A 1,000 pounds hangs by a thread, idiom imminent peril. Two of them finished putting on their clothes, and jumped off the Black Lotus. With a wave of her dainty hands, the huge Black Lotus started to rotate, changing into a wisp of black mist and entered into the space between Lang Yuyua Euro trademark S eyebrows. After it entered, a small lotus mark appeared where the Black Lotus disappeared. This mark however was similar to the blood-red skull mark, ETA Euro trademark S, just that one was in the center of palm and other was in the space between the eyebrows. Moreover, the lotus mark was much prettier than the skull mark on Long Yia Euro trademark S hand. After arriving at the side of the cold pond, Long Yi took back the 18 super skeletons and the violent lightning beast into his dark dimension space. Holding Lang Yuyu, Long Yi made a leap into the cold pond. Although there were more people, but because the hydraulic pressure was pushing them downward after submerging, the consumption of internal force was not that high. If they were going upwards however, it might put a strain on the both of them as the internal force consumption would be much larger. Just like an easy drive on a familiar path, Long Yi created a spirit passage, and both of them got into that secret cave. Lang Yuyu was surprised and was also full of praises for this uncanny workmanship which was absolutely not within the ability of humans. Long Yi took Lang Yuyu into the hall which he entered before. The transfer magic formation was still emitting dull rays of blue light, but Lang Yuyua Euro trademark S gaze was stuck on the black-robed statue in the wall. She immediately took a few steps forward in agitation and knelt down devotedly. A Euro Dark God, your loyal follower prays before you, please forgive us for disturbing you. A Euro Lang Yuyu mumbled while kneeling down. Long Yi suddenly saw the light. Turns out, this shameful guy was unexpectedly the well-known Dark God. He truly seemed a little stupid, no wonder he could only carry out underground activities. Take a look at the light god worshipped by the Light Church, that appearance, that temperament he possessed. Furthermore, he had 8 big wings which he could use to fan himself. A Euro IUU, I think that a Euro trademark S enough appreciation, we should quickly get out. A Euro Long Yi chuckled. Lang Yuyu turned her head and glared at Long Yi, then hurriedly apologized towards the statue of the Dark God. Long Yi was both angry and amused by this. It seems the brainwashing procedure of these religions were pretty good. In this fashion, Lang Yuyu paid her respects to the Dark God according to the protocol of Dark Church. Only after completing her ritual did she get up and walk towards Long Yi. Now they could finally go out, so Long Yi felt a little excitement buzzing in his heart. He took out a magic wand from inside that recess, then pulling Lang Yuyu, he entered the transfer magic formation. A burst of dense blue light emerged. Long Yi felt the space around him distorting, and everything became dark before their eyes. A Euro. In Lost City, Hale and Barbarian Bull were covered in scars and had become meat walls. However, they were still frantically slashing the endless skeletons and zombies in front of them. Eluzia, who was standing behind them, was continuously drawing her elven bow, and every dark green elven arrow shot through a string of skeletons and zombies. Lan Tian, who was the nemesis of the undead however, was leaning against the wall with a pale complexion. He had casted Holy Light Purify magic for a long time and destroyed many skeletons and zombies, but now it seems his mana was already consumed to his extreme limit. But the undead legion had too many creatures, practically endless. Just cut down one, and immediately another undead would replace it. Very soon, the Meat Shield's Barbarian Bull and Hale would be unable to go on. Due to the blood loss, their attack speed was becoming increasingly slow, and their vision had also already begun to blur. An axe passed through Barbarian Bull Euro trademark S mace and slashed his shoulder. Barbarian Bull roared madly and smashed the skeleton in front of him. This pain aroused his overbearing nature, and with his bull eyes becoming red, his mace slaughtered in all directions. Beside him, the light blue-colored dookie which covered the huge sword Hale was wielding was dimming. Just a moment ago, Hale Euro trademark S chest was torn open by a zombie. All 4 people had already given up all their hopes, and they were prepared to lose their lives anytime now. Perhaps over the passage of time, they would also become the member of this undead legion. Luzia gasped for breath and was physically paralyzed. Her hand were already so sore from shooting arrows after arrows that she wasn't Euro trademark T able to lift the anymore. She blankly looked towards the sky, as she recalled Long Yi and Lang Yu. Inwardly, she blamed herself. If not for saving me, Lang Yu would never have fallen down the space fissure. Long Yi wouldn't Euro trademark T have fallen in trying to save her as well. It's all my fault. A layer of mist appeared on Luzia Euro trademark S beautiful eyes. At the moment she was blaming herself, Luzia suddenly saw the appearance of dull blue rays of light in the sky. As the space in the sky began to distort strangely, she thought her tears had blurred her vision, so she hastily blinked, and looked again. A rift suddenly opened in the sky, and two people dropped from inside that space rift. Long Yi, and elder sister Yu, they are back. Luzia screamed loudly with ecstasy. Howell and Barbarian Bull, who had practically given up their resistance, hearing Long Yi had returned, immediately woke up from their despair. As if on steroids, they began struggling again. All of them had a belief in their heart. Long Yi returning means that they had hopes of being rescued. Long Yi had unconsciously took on the role of the spiritual support of everyone. CreativeNovels.com approved only. Experiencing the feeling of falling all of a sudden, Long Yi circulated his internal force, hugged Lang Yu and glided in the air. When he saw that Barbarian Bull, Hale, and others were on the verge of collapse under the attack of the countless undead legion, he angrily stared as if he wanted to split open the earth, and vigorously roared. The sound wave of this ferocious roar caused the undeads in front of them to fall down just like dominoes. This move was Shaolin Orthodox Skull Euro trademark S Lion Roar, full of vital energy, most suitable to deal with these undeads. CreativeNovels.com approved only. The efficacy of the abilities after Long Yi advanced to the second layer of Ao Tianju was incomparable to when he was in the first layer. The sound wave of his lion roar had wiped out all the undeads in front of him, and the other undeads didn't Euro trademark T dare to set their foot in that area. Long Yi helped Hale and Barbarian Bull and stopped their bleeding. Basically, he could use light magic to directly heal their injuries, but he still had qualms towards Hale and Lan Tian, which caused him to not do anything, and he decided to wait for Lan Tian to recover his mana to heal them. Luzia idiotically watched Long Yi, and her mind was completely blank. The happiness had come too fast, making her unable to react for the time being. Seeing the deadly pale complexion of little elf, Long Yi Euro trademark S heart ached. He walked in front of Luzia and hugged her, then transferred his internal force from her back. Long Yi, I Euro trademark am not dreaming, right? You are real, right? Luzia murmured, then surrounded by a familiar smell, she felt incomparably relaxed. It's me, I am back. Long Yi softly replied, then lightly kissed her forehead. Feeling that limp and numb feeling on her forehead, Luzia began to believe that she really was not hallucinating. Shrinking into Long Yi Euro trademark S bosom, she muttered, you are finally back, that's really great. Report this ad. Long Yi looked at the little elf which had fallen asleep in his embrace with a gentle expression, and a myriad of tenderness appeared in his heart. Fortunately, he came back at a good time, and all of them were fine. Lang Yu merely stood at the side and stared at Long Yi. She had a complex expression in her eyes when she saw what Long Yi did, but before long, a sense of relief washed over her. Fortunately she had changed back her face into that ordinary appearance when she entered that transfer magic formation, otherwise, it would be a wonder if the eyeballs of Hale and other people didn't Euro trademark T fall to the ground. Long Yi looked up, just in time to see Lang Yuhua Euro trademark S relieved expression. A relaxed feeling swept through him, and both of them looked at each other and laughed.